Hello everybody, good morning and welcome to That's Football. This is the big one. This is the one. England against Denmark for a place in the Euros final against Italy on Sunday night. There will never be a better opportunity. Kasper Schmeichel's sort of goading us, saying it's never been home. Put it in a letter and put it on an email, Kasper. Not interested. We're the masters of our own destiny tonight. We've got to go get it. How will we line up? What are the leaks? How are we going to do this? How are we going to stop Denmark? How are we going to take this opportunity? And how easy would Italy be for either team in the final? We're talking about that in a moment in what is going to be an exciting day with that watch along at the end of it as well on this channel. But first of all, as you can see, we're sponsored by Surfshark for this show this morning. Surfshark is a virtual private network. I've mentioned it to you before. One of the things best about Surfshark I like is their data protection services, making sure my private messages, photos, videos and other sensitive material is protected. But my personal favourite thing about Surfshark, and the thing I think you'll be most interested in, is that you can change your location on Netflix or any other location specific streaming service, so you can watch them from anywhere in the world. So if you've got Netflix in the UK and you want to watch what's on in Netflix in America, you can change your location through Surfshark, the virtual private network, to somewhere like New York or something like that, which then means you can log into that Netflix with the American settings or elsewhere. You can use Surfshark across as many devices as you like, even if they're used at the same time, and is available on every device you can think of, from Android to iOS to Amazon Kindle, all sorts of things like that. And because Surfshark are super nice, they are giving you, That's Football viewers, 83% off and 3 months free when you use the code That's Football. Link as always in the description, and thanks again to Surfshark. Now let's move on with the video, and like I say, it's 3 months free and 83% off. Try it out, Surfshark virtual private network. Very good. Right, into this game. It's absolutely incredible, Mark. It's not good. It's absolutely fantastic. And I'm not talking about Surfshark. I'm talking about the game tonight. Absolutely fantastic. It's exciting. I watched Italy-Spain last night. Many of you are watching it with me. We'll have the Paddy Park stream there with people watching tonight as well. And I think that, look, last night, I'm hoping that extra time and penalties has been done for this tournament now, because I cannot face England in a penalty shootout like that was last night. So fair play to Italy going through. I'd rather play Italy in the final now. Having watched that game yesterday, I think if England played Spain in the final, they would dominate possession. I think with Italy, you get the ball. And you know that's fine, and that's what I want to see. But look, we're playing Denmark, and I'm not going to go ahead and say, look, so many people want England to lose this game. I mean, Kasper Schmeichel, of course, wants us to lose this game. I'm not going to get wound up by Kasper Schmeichel saying it's never come home when asked about it coming home. I mean, look, his job is to win for Denmark. They are a team we need to beat tonight. I'm glad. I want that bit of rivalry. I want that competition, because that's what this is. It is a competition. We have to go and win this game. How we're going to line up is going to be very interesting. But before I say that, let me just, in some ways, this feeds into the Scottish and Welsh and everybody else who wants us to lose. Since 1966, I was reading this on Twitter, Germany have played 15 semi-finals and won 7 of them. Italy have played 10 and won 8. France have played 9 and won 6. The Netherlands have played 8 and won 2. Portugal have played 6 semi-finals and won 2. Spain have played 5 semi-finals and won 4. England have played 4 semi-finals and lost them all since 1966. That's the enormity of what we're looking at here today, people. We are looking at an English side that has only ever played in a final when they won the World Cup in 1966. That is, 55 years ago? 55 years since England won a semi-final, and we've only played 4 since then as well. So this is enormous. There is a massive mental block there. And also, if we get to the final, we've only ever been in one final, but we've got a 100% record in that. The semi-finals, not so good. We have to go and win this game today. And unfortunately, when you are the man in charge, you pay the price. Southgate, if we are out tomorrow, Southgate's going to get pelters. He won't lose his job. He'll get a new contract. Of course he will. He's took us to another semi-final. But we will never, ever get an opportunity like we've got tonight. A huge opportunity. We've got better players than Denmark. Let's prove we're a better coached team than Denmark, because if we do that, we will win. If we don't do that, they will win. How do you approach this game? Look, Denmark, in the way they play, they sort of play a little bit like Chelsea, don't they? They have the 3, and then, sort of like a 3-4-3, which becomes like a 5-3-1 or whatever it is. We know what they're going to do, but we don't need to match up. I didn't really think we needed to match up with Germany, but I certainly don't think we need to match up with Denmark. We should play the way we've been playing mainly in this tournament, which is a 4-2-3-1, and I think that suits the team better. I think everybody knows the system better. And that's how we should set up. And that's certainly how we should set up against Italy, who do much the same thing. So we don't need to be playing back fives in a game like this because it will destroy where our strength is. Our strength is Grealish, Mount, Foden, Sancho, Saka, Sterling. Those 6, Rashford. There's 7 players there that, for 3 spots. If you play a back 5, you've got 7 players for 2 spots. So we need to play a system that allows us to get those 3 players in behind Harry Kane. I think he'll go with the same team that beat Ukraine. I know there is a bit of a rumour that Jack Grealish might start, and I really wish he would, but I can't see how Grealish starts in this game. I think he'll start with Pickford, Walker, Stones, Maguire, Shaw. I think he will stick with Phillips and Rice, which I'll come back to in a minute. And then I think he'll go Mount, Sterling off the left, maybe Saka off the right, hopefully Sancho, but maybe Saka. It'll be one of those two, and then Kane up front, which will mean no starting spot for Grealish, and of course no starting spot for Henderson in the midfield. I personally would like to see Jack Grealish start. I think he should have started in the last game, but we won 4-0. But maybe he will come on as a sub in a game like this because it will be tighter than Ukraine. So I don't think he'll start Grealish. I think he'll go with the same team that started against Ukraine, with maybe Saka coming in for Sancho, because I think he likes Sterling off the left-hand side. I would play Jordan Henderson. I think he's fully fit now, and I think Jordan Henderson is the best midfielder we've got. I think he's better than Declan Rice. I think he's better than Phillips, and I think he's better than Bellingham. And I think he's earned that right as Liverpool captain in what he's won in the last couple of years, and I think he's fully fit now. And I think his leadership qualities are very important, and I think he's the best. He's got the best passing range from midfield to move the ball forward. But I think Southgate will stay loyal to Phillips and Rice. Although I probably would bring Henderson in. What did I just say? England are trying to get to the final for the first time since 1966. They're trying to win a tournament since the first time since 1966. In this sort of a game, and we'll talk about how I think the game's going to go in a minute, in this sort of game it's about leadership moments, it's about mentality, strong mentality. Has Declan Rice won anything? No. Has Calvin Phillips won anything? No. Has Jude Bellingham won anything? No. Has Jordan Henderson won anything? Yes, I have. I've won the Champions League and the Premier League in the last 2 years. Thank you, that's my point. Get your shirt on. So I think that is really important to start Jordan Henderson in this game. But we'll see. I don't think he will. I think it will be the same team as Ukraine, and the right-hand side will be Saka or Sancho. In relation to how I think the game's going to go, I think this easily can go to extra time. I think Italy versus Spain, if I was Southgate, would be a warning to me as to how a game can drift very quickly. I thought that game went very fast to penalties, very fast. There wasn't a lot going on. I think England don't want this to drift. We don't want it to drift at all. We're at home with 60,000 fans, mainly English. We need to keep the tempo up, we need to keep the crowd up, and we need to take the opportunity in 90 minutes. Because for Denmark, if that becomes a penalty shootout, that 60,000 crowd suddenly turns against you. Not that they're not singing for England, but they're like me, they're like you, they're like every other Englishman who wants to win this game, or anyone else who wants to win England to win. They'll become nervous, they'll become panicked, and that will feed into the team. If it goes to penalties, Denmark become the favourites for me. If it doesn't go to penalties, I think we are the favourites. But for that to happen, we've got to be the ones. We've got to be the ones looking to win this game. And I think we've got to have the tempo. We've got to get the crowd up, and we've got to use the players. England's strength, as I said, our strongest area is Grealish, Foden, Mount, Saka, Sancho, Sterling, Rashford. That's our strongest area. Harry Kane's there if you can provide him with the service. Luke Shaw's been fantastic. The defence is doing well. We've not conceded any goals, but our strength is our attack, and that's what we need to do. We need to attack Denmark and get this result, because I can see twists and turns. I can see this being tight, and I can see Denmark scoring, and I think it will be very, very difficult, but I do think we're going to win in the end, and I fancy us to win, and I think we will win 2-1, but I think it's going to be one of those games where we're all moving around a lot if you want England to win. I mean, look, I accept there's a lot of people out there that want England to lose, and I understand that. I get that. It's rivalry. It's football. That's the way it should be. I'm not trying to convert people into bloody England fans. You jog on and do what you want to do. If you want England to lose, that's absolutely fine. I understand why a lot of people would want Denmark to win. They're a very likeable team, but for me, they're not tonight. I want England to win this game. That's just the way it's going to be, and I think we will win. I think we will win 2-1, and then I think we'll set up an almighty final against Italy on Sunday, which is just massively intriguing. Again, I don't want penalty shootout in that. So yeah, I'm going to go England to win it 2-1. I think it's going to be exciting. Well, it is going to be exciting. I think we're going to do it. But look, let's not rest on or ignore the fact that we've not done this for 55 years. We bottle semi-finals. This is what England does. So sitting here and going, yeah, we're going to do it based on, and Kasper Schmeichel's right. Have you ever brought it home? You know, well, yeah, you're right. We haven't. So all this belief is absolutely fantastic, but we've got to go out there and deliver. And look, 11 players, the players off the bench, I don't think they are going to bottle this. I don't think they are going to freeze. I don't think we froze in 96. I think we played brilliantly and we're just a bit unlucky on penalties. I don't think we froze in 90. We were just brilliant. We were brilliant and we were unlucky on penalties. We froze against Croatia, let's be honest. But, you know, we have been unlucky in the past. Let's take the opportunity. Let's seize the opportunity. And look, when you think about Gaza in extra time of 96, where he's an inch away from scoring the golden goal, I'd be playing that on repeat to my players and saying, I don't want a moment like that tonight. I don't want a could have been or a should have been or could nearly or this, that and the other. I want conviction. I want results. That's what I want tonight. Thanks everyone for watching. Make sure you smash a like on the video. We will be back tonight with the watch along. It's going to be huge. Make sure you tune in for that. And please do download Surfshark. Links in the video description. Remember, you can get 3 months free and 83% off with Surfshark. I'll speak to you all a little bit later. It's coming home.